6.
Opening day for the Cubs, also opening day just down the street from Wrigley Field.
At the corner of Clark and Grace, the popular Chicago t-shirt maker Obvious Shirts is celebrating the grand opening of its first brick-and-mortar store. WGN's Mike Lowe shows you how a brand that started as a joke became a serious business.
That's high.
A little high.
Former collegiate baseball players Joe Johnson and Devin Wenzel
That's a face.
are in the office
I know. That's a 2.
playing a new game they invented called Faceball.
No, now I'm trying too hard.
The rules are simple.
A little high.
Try to toss the football so it arrives on the nose
Overtime.
of your opponent.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to take the W then.
Johnson's workplace wasn't always like this.
I think we should add a graphic option.
For years, the Crown Point native worked in a buttoned-up high-rise, selling software to healthcare companies. In the old office, he couldn't practice putts, but he could practice puns.
Making everything literal it's funny to me.
It was the summer of 2015, in the midst of Cubs pitcher Jake Arrieta's dominant Cy Young winning season.
And then I walked into the office and I just said, Jake Arrieta is good at baseball. It started a brief chuckle around my desk mates. And I was like, you know what? I should make that a t-shirt.
He did, a single shirt with those 6 words. Jake Arrieta is good at baseball.
I wanted it to be an understatement on purpose. I wanted it to kind of almost make fun of how good he was.
And he wore it to the next game in which Arrieta pitched.
I went to go get a beer in the 3rd inning and got bombarded. Like, everybody stopping me, asking me, where'd you get that shirt? I ordered 50, sold them all right away, ordered 100, sold them all within 45 minutes, ordered 400, sold them in a couple of days.
Like a funny tweet, it went viral. A short time later, he designed a shirt to celebrate Kyle Schwarber's power at the plate. This time it was red and made another obvious statement.
Might be a very popular t-shirt.
Kyle Schwarber crushes baseballs.
With his 12th of the year.
Kyle hit a absolute bomb to right field. The camera went right to a guy wearing my Kyle Schwarber crushes baseball shirt. That went viral on MLB.
2 shirts, 2 successes. TV caught the attention of the fans and the lawyers.
And that very next day I get an email from MLBPA saying, like, you have to take that down. You can't be like using player likeness. And I just said, well, I will comply, but hear me out. I just want to pitch you some other ideas, and they were open to it. And so I had a pretty big catalog already built up in my head. I sent them all of my designs, and they loved it. They gave me a license like 2 weeks later.
Obvious Shirts was conceived and born at the right time. A Cubs-centric brand rising just as the World Series drought was ending, offering in-the-moment takes on tees, just as Twitter was becoming ubiquitous.
I don't know if this would work if it happened in any other time period. I really don't. I consider myself very lucky. I just wanted to make shirts that I thought were funny.
The one-liners were as common as pinstripes around Wrigley Field. After the World Series, he printed this one. The greatest game ever played was on a Wednesday in Cleveland.
That's by far the best shirt. That shirt is the reason why we're here today.
It resonated as the perfect phrase to capture the joy of the Cubs championship.
World Series!
Part of the success is his devotion to quality.
So this space is now extra warehouse and storage. I get these samples in, I try them, I test them with our ink system, how they dry, how they wash.
He uses a super soft tri-blend of cotton, polyester, and rayon.
It was a learning process, but I kind of think I found the perfect ingredients.
And we'll try dozens of shades to make sure they're perfect.
It was super important to me that our shirts were very comfortable, very light, airy, easy to wear, easy to wash. I wanted people to really pretty much be their favorite shirt when they put it on. That was important to me, is the comfort and the quality. Logo on the back collar.
Johnson designs most of the shirts with 2 thumbs.
It's gotta be identifiable.
On his phone while watching games.
What's super important to me, as well as the phrase that the layout's gotta fit. Are you ready for this? Michael Owens Emmys, is that cool?
That works.
We can get that made for you.
The Obvious Shirts team includes Wenzel.
I guess I'm the COO.
Johnson's girlfriend, Grace.
Throw them in a big bag, drive them right down the street to the post office, and get them out as soon as possible.
And another 8 part-time employees.
Grab this.
The company now produces more than 100,000 shirts a year.
So it's like, what did he come up with now?
And they're printed locally at Apparel Redefined in Crestwood.
It's a multi-step process with a lot of different people involved in that process. A lot of hands touch it, a lot of different systems involved.
Orders are placed online. Then they're folded boxed and shipped. Last year, Obvious shirts surpassed $1.4 million in sales. But up until now, they were basically only available online. The sales are so steady that the online shop is now opening in Wrigleyville as a bricks and mortar store, where the sign went up just in time for opening day.
Part of the reason I'm so excited about our retail store is when you see all of our shirts, when you see like a dozen designs next to each other, they kind of read like a Twitter thread.
And Johnson says that's the point. A fun company creating a fan conversation with a formula for success that should be obvious.
I wanted it to be relaxed. I wanted it to be just a fun place to work because I think working in a fun environment promotes creative thought.
In Wrigleyville, Mike Lowe, WGN News.